Here's a full YouTube video script for 2026 Yamaha XTZ 666C. Written in paragraphs only, with host narration mixed with visual cues. And roughly 5,000 characters in length, the video opens with a wide cinematic shot of dusty trails, mountains. In the background, in the silhouette of the 2026 Yamaha XTZ 660 standing tall, the host begins by saying that the XTZ name has always meant one thing for Yamaha fans: go anywhere, survive anything. As the camera slowly circles the bike, the host explains that Yamaha is bringing back the legendary XTZ 660 with a modern twist, blending hardcore adventure, DNA with today's technology, and rider comfort. Cut 2, close-up shots of the front. And as the host talks about the aggressive adventure styling, the tall windscreen, sharp LED headlight, and wide handlebars instantly signal that this bike is built for long-distance exploration. The visuals highlight the high ground clearance and rugged stance, while the host mentions that Yamaha clearly focused on durability, stability, and off-road confidence rather than flashy design alone. The camera shifts to the engine area, showing the exposed frame and skid plate. The host explains that the 2026 XTZ 660 is expected to feature an updated 660cc single-cylinder engine, tuned for strong low-end torque and smooth highway cruising. As the bike revs up in a quick sound clip, the host emphasizes that this motor is designed to handle harsh environments, poor fuel quality, and long hours of riding. It's making it ideal for adventure riders who travel far from civilization. Next, visuals move to the suspension in action as the bike rides over rocks, sand, and uneven terrain. The host talks about the long-travel suspension setup. It's likely fully adjustable, giving riders the ability to fine-tune the bike for loaded touring or aggressive off-road riding. Motion shots show the suspension soaking up bumps, while the host points out that Yamaha's focus here is control, comfort, and confidence on any surface. The video transitions to braking and wheel shots. The host mentions the large front disc, strong calipers, and the expected inclusion of switchable abs. On-screen graphics show abs being turned off for off-road use. And the host explains how this feature is crucial for experienced riders who want full control on dirt trails and steep descents. Interior cockpit shots appear, showing the digital display lighting up. The host explains that the 2026 XTZ 660 is likely to feature a modern TFT display with navigation support, ride modes, traction control, and smartphone connectivity. As the rider scrolls through menus, the host says Yamaha is finally giving adventure riders the tech they want without overcomplicating the riding experience. The camera cuts to a long highway ride at sunset. The host talks about comfort, highlighting the upright riding position, wide seat, and relaxed ergonomics. Wind protection is shown in action as the rider cruises at speed, and the host notes that this bike is built for days in the saddle, whether crossing countries or continents. Fuel tank shots come next, with graphics showing extended range. The host explains that range is everything for adventure bikes. Yamaha has likely designed the XTZ 660 to cover long distances between fuel stops. The visuals show the bike riding through remote landscapes, reinforcing the idea of freedom and independence. The video then shifts to a comparison-style visual, placing the XTZ 6060 alongside modern adventure bikes. The host explains that while many bikes have become heavier and more complex, the XTZ 660 stays true to a simpler, more rugged philosophy. It's not about chasing extreme horsepower numbers, but about reliability, balance, and real-world USABI. As the soundtrack builds, action shots show the bike tackling sand dunes, forest trails, and rocky climbs. The host confidently states that the 2026 Yamaha XTZ 666 is for riders who want one motorcycle that can do it all. From daily commuting to serious adventure touring, the video closes with a final slow-motion shot of the bike parked at the edge of a cliff at sunrise. The host concludes by saying that if Yamaha delivers the XTZ 6060 as expected, could become one of the most respected adventure bikes of its class. The last line invites viewers to share their thoughts, ask questions, and imagine where they would take the XTZ 660 first. As the Yamaha logo fades onto the screen, if you want, I can also write clickbait titles, a viral description, top 10 cover titles, or hashtags for this video.